Today we're going to finish our studies on things that keep God from hearing prayers. And I want us to emphasize this one. There's many people today that have a prayer life of sorts. They call on God, whether it's ceremony, pre-written prayers, or sometimes from their own thoughts. But the Pharisees were always against Jesus, but once in a while they had flashes of knowledge about the truth. They made this statement in John chapter 9. He said, "We know that God heareth not sinners. If any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth." Now they made a true statement, even though that they made it for the wrong purpose. But I want us to notice, he said, "We know that God heareth not sinners." My friend, it could be today that the reason why God doesn't hear your prayers is you may not even be saved. God doesn't hear the prayers of sinners making requests to Him. The only prayer that God will hear from a sinner is the prayer to be right with Him. We find even in the book of Acts, a man by the name of Cornelius, he prayed all the time. Well, an angel came to him in that day and said that, your prayers will come up for a memorial. God, as I said, He hears everything. But even at that he had to call for Peter, hear the gospel, and be saved. The only prayer that God will hear from a sinner is a prayer to be right with Him. So if you're not getting prayers through to God, it might be that you need to pray the prayer of salvation. The book of Romans says that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. And that's the first step. Have you made that call from your heart? That God, I'm a sinner. I need saving. If not, then all the other requests that you make to God are falling on deaf ears, because God will not hear those that have not trusted the blood of His Son for salvation. Thank you.